Among the many nutrients our bodies depend on for optimal function, vitamin D stands out as one of the most crucial and, at the same time, one of the most commonly lacking. This fat-soluble vitamin plays an indispensable role in calcium absorption, immune function, mood regulation, and even in protecting against certain chronic illnesses. While sun exposure helps the body synthesize vitamin D naturally in many parts of the world, especially during colder months or in regions with limited sunlight, food becomes a primary and essential source. Among these, salmon, particularly the wild-caught variety, is a true nutritional powerhouse. Wild-caught salmon is one of the richest natural sources of vitamin D3, the form most efficiently used by the human body. A modest 100-gram portion can yield anywhere from 500 to over 1,000 international units of vitamin D, often exceeding the daily recommended intake. What makes this even more remarkable is how naturally this nutrient occurs in the fish, without fortification or processing. It is not only the quantity, but the bioavailability that makes wild salmon such a standout choice. The vitamin D found in salmon is accompanied by a healthy matrix of omega-3 fatty acids, high-quality protein, and an array of trace minerals that all work synergistically to promote long-term health. Beyond vitamin D, salmon delivers a robust package of health-enhancing compounds. Omega-3s, especially EPA and DHA, are essential for cardiovascular health, cognitive performance, and reducing inflammation throughout the body. These fats can help stabilize mood, lower blood pressure, and support healthy skin and vision. When coupled with vitamin D's role in regulating immune responses, supporting bone mineralization, and potentially lowering the risk of autoimmune disorders and respiratory infections, it becomes clear that a serving of wild-caught salmon is more than just a meal. It's a proactive investment in lifelong well-being. One of the standout advantages of obtaining vitamin D through foods like salmon is the natural synergy of nutrients. Unlike isolated supplements, which offer only a single compound, whole foods bring a combination of essential nutrients that enhance absorption and effectiveness. For example, vitamin D helps the body use calcium more efficiently, but it's also more effective when taken with fat, a condition already met in salmon's natural composition. Moreover, when vitamin D intake comes from foods that are enjoyable, satisfying, and versatile in the kitchen, people are more likely to stick with healthy habits long-term. Even beyond salmon, the broader category of vitamin D-rich foods, such as fortified dairy products, eggs, and beef liver, can provide support to those who may not regularly consume fatty fish. Fortified options offer an accessible way to increase vitamin D intake, especially for people with dietary restrictions or those living in less sunny climates. Eggs, for instance, contain vitamin D in the yolk and offer additional benefits such as choline and B vitamins. Liver, though less frequently consumed today, remains one of nature's most nutrient-dense offerings. These foods are most beneficial when consumed as part of a varied, balanced diet rich in whole grains, vegetables, and healthy fats. It is important to recognize that vitamin D deficiency is more than a theoretical concern. In recent years, more studies have pointed out widespread inadequacy, particularly in northern countries or among populations that spend most of their time indoors. This deficiency can quietly affect energy levels, bone health, and immune resilience. Adding foods like salmon to the diet is one of the simplest, most effective, and most delicious ways to address this gap. For those who enjoy cooking, salmon offers nearly endless possibilities, from grilled fillets to baked dishes with herbs and lemon, or even cold-smoked preparations that can elevate salads and sandwiches. When evaluating whether these foods are healthy, the answer is an emphatic yes. In their minimally processed forms, foods like wild-caught salmon, eggs, and liver are nutrient-dense choices that support a wide array of bodily functions. They're not just solutions for a single nutrient concern. They are foundational foods that contribute to energy, longevity, cognitive performance, and immunity. By choosing options that are sustainably sourced and properly prepared, one can enjoy both the flavor and the profound health rewards they offer. In today's fast-paced world, where nutritional shortcuts are often the norm, taking a step back to appreciate what whole foods like salmon bring to the table is not only wise, it's essential. Vitamin D, so vital yet so elusive in many diets, is best obtained through nature's own packages, delicious, nourishing, and profoundly impactful. Salmon stands as a glowing example of how food can be both medicine and delight.